solid observer. Just I saw you obviously just now on TV. You were pretty emotional. Can you explain just what it means for you to be able to get to this point and why you were so emotional just when you heard your name called up there with just now on stage?
I mean, this is my dream. My dream is to play in the NBA, and I fought so hard to get here, and I was counted out so many times, and my path was for sure not easy. And there was a lot of times where it was really really hard and challenging to get through. And so to hear my name called, to share this moment with everyone around me that supported me and understand all the support back home, and that means everything. So all those tears, it wasn't just me; it was the hard challenges I went through and all the people that went through it with me.
And then you mentioned people, I guess, doubting a little bit. I guess part of that doubt is your size. What do
hmm
you say to people who still question your size and how you're going to be able to be in the NBA and be able to compete at this high level at your stature?
I mean, I've been at this size for quite some time, and look where it got me. And honestly, keep on doing it. Keep doubting me. Keep talking about whatever you want it is that you think is not going to translate. And I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna prove it and I'm gonna show it. I did the same thing this past year to all the people that doubted me before, and it's just honestly another level to it.
Thanks, sir.
Go ahead, Nick.
Hey KJ, Nick Carboni from the NBC here. Congratulations and look forward to meeting you tomorrow. What's the biggest thing you think you can bring to this team right now, day one, and what's like your long-term goal and how you want to impact things?
I think I could bring, a burst of speed and someone who's going to help the team play in, fast pace and a little tough, gritty guard that's going to get after it on defense. Obviously, shoot the ball really well at a high level, pass really well. I'm just an all-around player, so this team is going to get an all-around, type of guy and someone that wants to win. Someone that wants to win and someone that's going to do anything that it takes to get winning. And in the future, obviously, I hope to have a lot of success. Obviously, I know there's a lot of things to get better at, and I'll learn with more experience and understand, the do's and don'ts, and I'll get better in all aspects. I'm not worried about that, but I just know that with experience and with time, and even right now, I'm ready.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Hey KJ, this is Jeremy Grandison from ESPN Charlotte Radio. Welcome to Charlotte. I just wanted to ask you about the moments right after you were selected. Talk about that phone call with Jeff and how excited you were to, be named a Charlotte Hornet.
It was everything, honestly. It was everything because all I needed was the opportunity. I need someone to trust in me. I need someone to you know respect me and what I've done, throughout my years of playing basketball. And, Charlotte was that team. And, being on that phone call, and I was like, I remember just watching it as a young kid and watching all these other guys, have these phone calls and talking to their GMs and former and teams that they just got drafted to. So it was like a little bucket list, honestly. I was so happy and it was static. And I let them know I run through a brick wall right away, right when I get there.
Mike Slarte.
Thanks very much. KJ Mike Solarte with Spectrum News 1 here in Charlotte. Congratulations. You talked about what kind of player you are, a jolt of speed, a burst of energy. How do you feel that translates to the NBA game, given the fact that you are a little bit undersized at 6'1", as they said on TV? Now they may have that number wrong, but how do you feel that translates?
Obviously, the court's a lot bigger. There's a lot more space out there. And I'm a real quick guard, who's going to be able to use that space to the team's advantage. And that's something that we're going to have, as a plus on our side. And then obviously my size is my size. And I'm never going to complain about it because that's where I'm supposed to be. So I'm never going to let it challenge me. It's just something I just always got to, maneuver around in a sense. I understand going to the NBA, there's a lot more athletic guys, a lot more faster guys, a lot more length out there on the floor. So I'm just going to have to learn. And, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that. And I'm going to do anything that takes to make that happen. But it's not going to ever stop me or be used against me for sure.
And if I could follow up, you come to a Hornets team with a LaMelo Ball, as former All-Star, he's an All-Star in his own right, and Brandon Miller had a great rookie season. How do you feel you mesh in with those kind of guys and the way they play?
Obviously, they're great guys on the floor, but the thing I think that stands out is they're extremely high efficient players, but they're also players that, you know, are very unselfish. And, you know, I'm a real unselfish guy, and they do things, you know, out there that makes basketball real easy, and that's going to help the team win. And that's the kind of the same type of player I am. Obviously, we could all do a little bit of different things out there, but I think we all mesh well, really, really good.
All right, we'll go 1 to James Plowright, and then we'll wrap up with Sam Hurley.
Hey KJ, James Plowright from Hornets on SI. Curious if you if you worked out for the Charlotte Hornets and if you had an inkling you might be ending up there tonight, or if it came as a surprise when it was announced.
I didn't get to work out with Charlotte. I had a great interview with them at the combine, and you know, the feelings and everything there was real positive. And like I said, it was a really great conversation. So honestly, it doesn't come as a surprise, and I'm never gonna be surprised. You know, whatever team was gonna draft me tonight, by the grace of God, it was meant to be, and it was written in story for me. And so this is what's supposed to happen. Not surprised at all. Just really happy and really excited.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Sam.
Thanks, Jack. KJ, this is Sam Perley with the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets.com. Congratulations. I was looking at your stats and the 3-point percentage, and I apologize if you answered this already. 3-point percentage took a major jump this season. What would attest to the improvement you made in that area in particular?
I love that question. I went through something so difficult, you know, sophomore year. It may not be as difficult to some people, but for me, it was a real mental battle. And obviously, I always knew I could make that jump, make that type of leap. I knew I could be that type of player. But, you know, sophomore year, I just kept getting hit after hit. I hurt my ankle, then got food poisoning. And then I played with mono for like a month and some weeks, and I didn't even know I had it. And it was kind of frustrating, you know. And then that summer, I wasn't able to really work out with anybody. So I literally just locked myself in my high school gym. And it was either my dad, my mom, my girlfriend, my high school coach, or my high school strength coach that rebounded for me if it wasn't the shooting machine. And I just did every drill that I knew shooting wise. I did everything, you know, I did with my trainer. I did everything that I just remembered. And I just pushed myself to a level because I felt like I needed to gain a lot from the past year that I had. So going into that junior year, it was just mentally I matured, and that helped me, you know, excel.
Appreciate it. Thank you, and congratulations
Thank you,
again.
KJ.